We have all seen her, the girl who walks into a room and effortlessly commands attention, the girl whose Instagram feed looks like a high fashion magazine, who seems to have the genetic lottery completely figured out. Society tells us that if you are pretty, the world opens its doors for you. Life is played on easy mode, right? But there is a quite heavy truth that we rarely talk about. Pretty girls are not always happy. In fact, sometimes that exact privilege comes with a unique set of psychological golden handcuffs. So, today we are diving past the surface. We are talking about the halo effect, the isolation of being perceived instead of known, and why external validation is a terrible foundation for internal peace. If you have ever felt misunderstood, or if you have ever looked at someone else and thought, must be nice, this video is for you. Let's start with a bit of psychology. There is a cognitive bias called the halo effect. It's the tendency for positive impressions of a person in one area to influence our opinion of them in other areas. When someone is physically attractive, human brains automatically assume they are also smart, happy, kind, and successful. But here is a trap, the projection. People don't see you, they see their own fantasies or insecurities projected onto you. The erasure of struggle. When a beautiful woman goes through a hard time, mental health battles, grief, heartbreak, her pain is often dismissed. How can you be sad looking like that? You will find someone else in 5 minutes. You are fine. When your pain is invalidated because of your appearance, it is incredibly isolating. It tells you that your feeling only matter if they look good on camera. The loneliness of hypervisibility. There is a massive difference between being seen and being known. Attractive people often experience hypervisibility but low connectivity. You are noticed by everyone but deeply understood by very few. The hidden taxes of attractiveness, the friendship tax. It can be incredibly difficult to form genuine female friendship when underlying envy or competition gets in the way. Alternatively, some people become friends with you just for the clout or the aesthetic of your association. The motive tax. In dating, there is a constant, exhausting guessing game. Does this person actually care about my mind, my soul, and my humor, or am I just a trophy for their arm? When you constantly have to question people's motives, your walls go up, and high walls lead to deep loneliness. The fragility of aesthetic identity. Here is the most dangerous part of being praised primarily for your looks. You learn to anchor your self worth to something that is inherently fleeting. If society constantly rewards you for your youth and beauty, you subconsciously learn that is your only value. Beauty is beauty is high maintenance and it has an expiration date. The anxiety of maintenance, you become terrified of aging, of gaining weight, or having a bad skin day because if you lose the pretty, you feel like you lose your seat at the table. The imposter syndrome. You start to wonder if your achievements, your job, your grades, your promotions were actually earned through hard work or if they were just handed to you just because of your face. Imagine living with the constant fear that your value depreciates every single year. That is the happiness That's a hostage situation. Deconstructing the glamour. So, why are we talking about this? Am I asking you to cry tears of pity for beautiful people? No. Being attractive absolutely comes with societal privileges, and it would be dishonest to pretend otherwise. But the point is to dishonest this but the point is to deconstruct the illusion. We live in a culture that commodifies beauty and sells us the lie that if we just look at a certain ways, we will finally be happy, loved, and secure. But happiness is an inside job. It requires healing your trauma, building genuine connections, finding a purpose outside of your reflections, and learning to love yourself. When the lights go down and the makeup comes off, to anyone watching who feels trapped by how the world perceives them, whether they think you are too pretty to have problems, or you're striving to meet a standard that doesn't exist, you are allowed to be flawed. You are allowed to be messy. You deserve to be known, not just looked at. Thank you so much for sitting down and having this chat with me today. If this video resonated with you, hit the like button and drop a comment below. Let's talk about it. How do you find your worth outside of external validation? Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the things we usually keep to ourselves. Take care for yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.